It's been a while since my last upload, and for my return in 2026, I decided to join a game jam where I can only make a game using 2 colors. Added on to that, I only have 7 days to make it, so if you want to see the trials and tribulations of a solo dev, then you're in the right place. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment and subscribe. I would let the original audio for this clip play, but there's too much feedback, so I'm just going to explain what I was saying. Basically, the theme is Into the Depths, and my original concept is you have a character going into the depths of a cave, and while they're exploring said cave, they need to fight off different type of creatures, and once they're fighting through the creatures, it comes up against a boss and you have to kill the boss to win the game. This is my first time doing a non-arcadey game on this channel. I'm trying to become more diverse, so hopefully this all goes well. I'm thinking of doing the animations in a rigging style instead of a sprite sheet style, as I just think it'll be easier for me to animate.
So I'm back after a little bit. Right now I've made the characters that are going to be in my game and some of the equipment. So this is the player character. This one took me a little bit of readjusting to do it. I like this little head thing I just added this little head thing to make it a bit more cooler. I'm not sure if it's the best of the best, but you know what? I like it, so I'm not gonna complain. This is the sword I made for the player. I really like it. I really like these little extra bits here. They weren't purposefully chosen. I just used them to calculate the distance between this part and this part of the thing. But then when I looked at it as a whole thing, it kind of looked nice, so I kept them. I also like the deleted space between the sword as well. It's kind of cool. Here's the boss enemy that you're going to face at the end. It's a mix of all 3 of the other enemies you will face within the journey, but I did think of all the other ones after I made the boss. Here's an enemy I do not know the name of, so if you think of a good name for this enemy, please leave it down in the comments below. This enemy just shoots rocks at the player. I'm not sure yet if I want the head to move around or just stay stationary. Here's a rhino made out of rocks. It has a crack on its back just as well as the boss, because you'll be able to jump and hit them with a ground pound. The rhino will be able to charge at the player, which I think is a very cool mechanic. And the last one, which would probably be the main enemy, is the golem. Just nice little golem, probably going to be the same size as the player, maybe a little bit shorter, and it will just punch the enemy. The reason why there's gaps between all my sprites and their body parts is because I'm going to be using 2D rigging, if you saw from up here.
Now with the sprites ready, we can move on to Unity.
Okay, so now I've got my player with the sword in. I've skinned it, I've made it so that bones all work together. The only thing is I don't have the sword connected to the arms, so the hand can move but the sword won't. But it's fine because in animation, once I do the animations, it'll work perfectly fine. So now I really only need to do this for all the other ones, as well as fix the sword and maybe do some animations. So sometime later, I've finally done all of the animations for the player. So I've got the idle animation, got the attack animation, got the jump animation, got the run animation, and I've got the slam animation. So now it's finally time for some scripting.
Some of you may be asking,
Mr. Sauce, why are you only scripting now? You don't even have movement and you've already done all your art and animations.
firstly, my name's not Mr. Sauce, that's my dad. Secondly, I just like visualizing things before I actually start scripting. Plus I hate animation, so the quicker they're done, the quicker I can do something I actually like to do.
Okay, so now I've got the running animation, idle, jumping, attack, and the slam animation all into the game now. And it's looking pretty good if I do say so myself, considering the fact that I'm not an animator whatsoever. Okay, so I've now made the rhino animations. So we've got the idle, just a little head bob. We've got the charge up. It brings its head down and it starts pumping its legs. The run animation. And then I've got the stun animation for when it hits a wall. it hit the wall and then it will fall down. Okay, so yesterday I didn't record it, but my whole Unity crashed. And me being the day I am, I did not save from the second I opened the project. So basically, I've lost everything, but at least Unity was able to get like a tiny little backup, so I don't need to reskin the Rhino. All my scripts are still there because you have to save the scripts before bringing them into Unity. So I'm pretty sure, actually, let's double check that. Yep. Oh, I say all my scripts, there's 2 scripts, but all my scripts are there. The only thing that's not here, and which took me the most time yesterday, was the animations, which I really do not want to redo, but I'm going to have to redo because they did not save my animations. As you can see, no animation here. I can't even pull this up. No Rhino idle, so I'm gonna have to delete all of them and I'm gonna have to redo all of them. So that's amazing. And how much time do we have left? That's more time that I thought, but still, I'm gonna have to crack down if I want to get this done in time. Okay, after a while, I've finally redone the animations. Plus, I've gotten most of the logic done for the Rhino now. You see, the Rhino sees me, jumps around, it waits for a little bit, gets ready, charges at me again, boom, hits the wall, flips around, comes at me again, boom, I dodge it, underlay and things of that nature.
You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature, bro.
It comes again, and then boom, I kill it. Let's go. Now all I need to do is make it so that it hits the player and does damage. So I actually have to make the player's health system now. Because as you can see, oh, it even hit the... Oh! Okay, to be honest, I know how to fix that. But that is also a problem. And I actually needed to hit the... Even if that wasn't to happen, if it hits the player, it wouldn't do anything to the player. It would just like push it along. So I needed to like hit the player and then the player receives some damage. Okay, I've got it somehow working, but if you see, there's an error. When the Rhino hits, it hits the sword first and then the player, counting as 2 lives lost because of some nonsense to do with the tags and how I make the system work. But if I do back first and the sword facing away, I just get hit once and I don't get sent up that high, which I like. So to fix this, I'm going to have to enable and disable the sword when the player swings. I think that's probably the best option to do. So let me just quickly do that now. Okay, I finally fixed the bugs, and now I think that the Rhino is more or less done. Okay, just so you can see what I mean. See, boom, it doesn't attack twice. See, it only attacks 1 time. And I kill it with the slam attack or ground and pound, whatever you want to call it. I think I've done pretty well for 1 enemy. That's 1 enemy down. And we have 3 days, basically 4 days. 4 days after the 2 enemies, a boss, make all the levels, and add other stuff to make the game look better and feel better. Okay, so I'm now working on the shooting enemy, and I've got it to look at where the player is depending on where it is in the world. So look, as you can see, it's facing it. When I jump, it looks exactly at where the player is. If I come this way and it flips the scale over so it looks on this side and it looks straight at it like that. So now I have to make it shoot, and when it shoots it hurts the player, or when the player attacks like that it parries and comes right back to the enemy and kills the enemy. This enemy, I don't want you to be able to slam it or to attack it normally. I want 3 different types of attacks: parry, normal attack, and slam attack. Okay, I've gotten the shooting to work properly with all the logic. As you can see, it aims at you and it shoots at you. When it hits the wall, it disappears. When it hits me in the back or hits me in the front, the timing's a bit slow, but yeah, when it hits me in the front, it does damage. But if I, oh, that's bad for me. But if I attack at the right time, I parry it. It goes away. I wanted it to directly go, but that's even better, to be honest, because then you need actual timing to actually hit it back. So we're taking it. That's a W. I can finally move on. Okay, we got the golem working now. See, the golem moves between the 2 points. If I enter its hitbox, it hits me. And if I hit it, it dies. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, this is a real race against time now. I've got it more or less to work. Once you hit it, it takes away some health. It has a throw-in one. It has a charging one, just like the Rhino. It gets stunned. I can hit it. I can slam it. Boom. I'm waiting for it to get up, please. It has a spinning attack. It moves at you. This is kind of like the melee from the other one. Oh my flipping days. That is not balanced. Oh, I really don't have time to balance this. Oh, no. What do I do, man? I need to fix this. I actually need to fix this. 3 hours, 24 minutes, and 32 seconds.
Okay, I'm gonna talk a bit unfiltered here. With those 3 hours I had left, I was able to get the level, like a little test demo level done, and I was able to balance it out. I was able to add music. At least there was some music in there, but I wasn't able to get everything that I set my mind on. I wasn't able to get everything done that I could have, and I could give excuses, but at the end of the day, really, it was down to bad time management, plus not asking for help when I really should have. For example, with the art, I could have asked for help with the art. A lot of the stuff I tried to do by myself with help of tutorials instead of just getting code from somewhere else. Like, it's a game jam, I don't need to make everything from scratch. And it's just a learning curve that I need to surpass, really. The jam ended, I have no clue, I have nothing up right now, but the jam ended a while ago, and this video was supposed to come out just before February. It's coming out a few days into February now. I'm quite literally finished editing this video on the day it's uploaded, and that's because I'm just not proud of the project that I made. The game is on my itch page. I won't be linking it. You're just gonna have to find it. Yeah, I'm just not proud of it at all, and I would show some footage of it, but again, I'm not proud at all, because I know I can do better, and it's just something that I need to improve on for next time. So hopefully my next project I work on, whether it's a game jam or just a random project I feel like working on, hopefully it goes well. But anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.